Edith, you just finished mentioning how you feel about Jim's care. So I think with this point, there's a few issues that we have to resolve as far as financial issues, whether or not he's going to be in a care facility. You mentioned that you think that you're capable of taking care of him for maybe a couple of years.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's a good solution, or are you concerned that she would be the only person taking care of him? I guess, what's your concern with that aspect?
I mean, for now, I think it's gonna be fair enough that she will be the one taking care of him, especially with the but what we can look into that. I was thinking of something. I don't know if my mom would agree to that, but maybe we can put on the money that we would get for into my business and just make sure that at the end we can just be able to afford all that care facility. I think that was just a suggestion. I don't know, or maybe we could just invest in anywhere. What we can also do. I mean, my daughter is going to be there sometime. She's going to live close by, hopefully, and she can come in. I guess I'm willing to spend at least a month. Yeah, that's all I can think of for now.
All right. I guess I should have to, come to the conclusion that my financials are not in my hands anymore, and as much as as weird as it is for me to kind of pass this on to you, I would be comfortable with that, I guess, as long as we stayed open about what money was being transferred, or how we were using it. I would hope that you would consult us too, and not kind of leave us in the dark. Or, at least consider our opinions and everything, and we can talk about that. But I know your business is doing well, and if we can help with that, and then also kind of combine everything together, I think that would be the best.
For Laura to take care of your.
Yes.
Okay. So what I've gotten from both your sides is that Laura's not going to move to Tennessee. But she is going to visit over the summer. You said 2 months. Which kind of takes care of, kind of helping you around the house. And you mentioned that you want to see them more often.
Yeah.
So that kind of helps. So I guess that is going to be like the short-term issues, or solutions to our issue. And you said you think like a year or two.
Yeah.
So I guess the only thing that's left to resolve would be after. So when customer check-in gets worse.
Yes.
And then the finances of that. You also mentioned that you'd be okay with Laura taking care. Was it that you would take the money from the gun, from selling the guns, or is it your finances as a whole?
I would say the guns for the first years that I'm taking care of Jim, and then once that phases out, then I would feel comfortable solely signing over.
Okay, so and then you mentioned that into your business or some other funds. What do you like the idea of investing it into her business rather than something else?
Sure. I mean, if our investment is a way of helping her gain more profit or more credibility within her business, back in the day, I started my own little business too, so I know how that goes. But I think helping her, and if that's what she wants to do with it, and if she thinks that's the best way to use it, then I would be comfortable with that.
Okay, and then
I mean, I'm not really sure like how much would that go into my business, but I'm willing to take care of my father financial needs of like the care facility that I need later. So I'm hoping that this is the.
Okay, so I just want to get this straight. The money from the gun selling, you're going to invest into her business, correct?
Yes.
And then as a return, you're going to help take care of your father when he is in the care facility. Okay. So then no money will need to be issued back to your mother. It's just to be taken care of. Okay. And then, I guess, when do you want to decide when he actually needs to go in?
That's just a tough call because with this disease, there's no timeline, So, he could still be functioning, pretty well, over the next few years, or he could take a dramatic turn, and so that's kind of hard to say. But I guess, yeah, I would say a year to be safe. Yeah, honey, can you repeat this question again? I'm old. You gotta repeat
When
it
will be
again.
the deciding factor? Because I feel like if we don't
I
figure
see.
out what the deciding factor will be,
see.
then and we don't establish a communication between you two, then you're just gonna be right back into mediation.
Gotcha.
So maybe if you can state when you think he should go in and when you think he should go in. See if we can find something around that way.
Well, I think
I know it's all
yes,
iffy,
but when he gets to a point where if he starts to get more violent, because he that might be an issue, and like obviously I'm not gonna be able to fight him off or anything. So if my harm ever comes into personal, if it ever comes into yeah, then that I would say might be a deciding factor, or if we just kind of think it's right, if he needs to start making that transition before he gets to a point where it would be too late for him to move into that facility.
Okay. Yeah, I respect that. I think that since mom taking care of him, she should have this. So especially that now I'm not worried about her just suffering and violence for this. I think I would agree to that. Whenever my mom has wanted to stay facility, I would agree to that. I would though want to be informed of anyone that you are subject to. I want to make sure that you are not taking something that you should not be taking. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, so to reiterate what Laura said, she just wants to be more informed about everything that's going to be happening because you do live in two different states. But I think that visit over the summer will also be a good factor, as you can see, physically for yourself. All right, so I think as far as that, we've kind of figured out Jim's care now and in the future. So I'm going to write it up on the board, and we can go over it one more time just to make sure that we both agree on it. All three of us agree on it.
Yeah.
You two agree on it. So Laura is going to visit over the summer. You said 2 months? And I'm guessing that would be over your discretion of what months over the summer visit. Depending on when you can take a break from your business.
I would like to have this.
Okay, and that's all right with you?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we also mentioned that the funds from selling firearms would be put into Laura's business. There's no return or payback for your end. However, she is going to help pay for Jim's care facilities once he eventually needs to go into them.
And I will communicate with her.
both of you, or should it be made by one of you and you have sole authority over it? And then I know that some care facilities are like, they can do it in-house in your home. Obviously, I don't know if that would be 24/7 or you would actually put them in a natural facility. So I think that maybe that's something we should touch on a little bit.
Yeah. I would at least just, we can talk about it. I know like things change and with like we honestly won't know the situation when that time happens. So I would just like to, I was like just have a nice place that I want to live. Like that's my only concern. If he's going somewhere, like I would at least like to approve of like where he's going because I don't want him to go to some like run down old care facility where he's just forgotten about. I just want to be sure that he's properly taken care of. So that's my most important issue. But
Yeah, that's very. Um,
Okay, and would it be a care facility that you also be written in?
yes. Or eventually. Or I mean, like if we've sold the house by then I can move in as well. And I think that might be the best suit because just in case he ever needs somebody there. And I mean, my husband, I want to be with him. So.
Okay. And these care facilities. So I guess it would be a joint decision between both of you of what care facility and where they'll be located at. In addition to that, you mentioned that it would be probably within a year or two.
Yeah.
And deciding when he would go into the care facility is also going to be just as much between both of you. And then Laura also asked to be informed about any potential harm against you or himself or anybody else like that. And I guess just keep updated. Keep her updated on his.
Maybe I'll try to learn how to use that Facebook thing that everyone keeps talking about.
I know. I had a hard time.
All right. And then we did mention in the beginning that we would go through these issues and we might have some other issues come up. Is there any additional issues that we haven't covered that you're concerned about? I know as we reached each one, we had separate issues.
So I think we pretty much covered it.
Okay, then I'm just going to reiterate our solution for this whole situation. So, as far as the firearms go, Brittany's husband, Tom, is going to take the firearms. He will purchase what he decides that he wants to keep, and that will be through a payment plan to you. And then he will hold on to any remaining firearms that he doesn't want, and he'll help you sell them. The money that is from being sold is going to be going into Laura's business.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want any of that money to pass through you or just go directly to her?
It can go.
Okay. And then Edith has decided that she wants to keep one handgun for her personal protection. She has agreed to keep the bolts separate and away from Jim even knowing where they're located. She's also interested in taking a handgun class, potentially by one of her grandchildren. And then Laura is decided that she'll visit for 2 months over the summer. The months are of her discretion, and whenever she feels would be a good time to take off with the business. And then you mentioned about the funds of selling firearms will be put back into Laura's business. And then when the time comes and you guys decide that Jim has to be in a facility, she will help with those costs. And as far as when you're going to put them into a care facility, between 1 to 2 years, discretion based on you guys about how either bad his dementia has gotten. And then Laura just asked to be informed about any potential harm or anything that's going on in his house so that she stays away. So we have a memorandum of understanding, and that has all of the solutions that I just went over right now, as far as all the details and things like that.
Okay, the sign.
And then you're going to sign it.
Oh.
And I guess a concern that might be of yours is making sure that both ends are upheld. Is there somebody that you want maybe to like oversee over these issues. I know that it's a very personal topic and you might not want anybody else to know about
But what's
maybe
transpired?
yeah. So maybe it would be like another family member would be involved, maybe like your daughter, since her husband is going to have the guns.
Yeah.
Would that be a good?
Yeah.
Just to make sure that everything
That's a good.
stays away. Okay. Well, thank you very much for having this mediation. I'm so glad that we found a solution for your issues that you brought up. And I hope you have a wonderful day.